So here we are on the outside. Not the most flat desirable area. This is the back side of the house going over. You are coming up a little bit of a hill, getting to the area. So you'll come up that hill. This is the house on the corner. So as we walk down, you can see here, yeah, the house is in pretty good shape on the outside. And we'll get up and look at the yard area, but just want to kind of give you an idea of road wise what you're looking at. You're coming up this hill here to get into your driveway. Not terrible. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's a pretty average hill for Pittsburgh, so probably a little different than what you're used to. So this is coming up the driveway, a little bit of a hill. So not a ton of extra parking. I mean, you can see here they park over on the side, but really you've only got here in your driveway. That road's too narrow there to park anyone there, really. So you can get maybe 2 cars in the driveway, maybe a third if you have someone small with like a Mini Cooper or something, but that's about it. So we'll come up here into the yard as I try to figure out where we're going in. I don't preview or anything, so you're seeing it at the same time I'm seeing it on the video. So we'll take a look here at the outside. The brick's been painted, so, you know, fine shape. Looks like they had some settling, and you can see here the walls, they had to do some resealing. It looks like it's actually buckled. So before we do the yard, I saw that. Let me take a look. Yeah. So the brick here, you can see it's about a finger, like pinky wide. So there's been some displacement, some resealing. We'll take a look at from the inside and see how it looks there as well. Air conditioner's in pretty good shape, not brand new, but not old, maybe 7-8 years old, so about halfway through its lifespan. Looks like this part here was an addition because it's sided instead of brick, and you have your second story deck up above. So that'll be nice for you to be able to get outside and get some outside views. Looks like they already have garden boxes set up for you, so from that perspective, you're already good to go. You've got 2 little pot, well, not little, about 6 foot by 5 foot boxes, maybe 7 feet. So there's the other back door. But like I said, yard wise, not totally flat, already fenced in. So if you were thinking about a dog or anything, don't have to do anything. You can let the dog out to go pee and it's good to go. May need to fill in a little under there so it doesn't escape. Oh, and they have a dog because I see a bunch of landmines. So try not to step into anything. But yeah, smaller dog might be able to wiggle its way under there. Not that hard to fix that up under 2-3 panels. So now we'll go down here, try not to step in anything that's gonna smell. Pine tree is definitely still alive. There's pine cones all over the ground, so that's good. You know, it's a bigger tree there, but it's obviously still alive, still green. You know, everything you'd want the tree to look like. So it looks like they've resealed the concrete here, had some cracking, not terrible. You know, in your 3 to 5 year time frame, you really should be okay, but 20 years, this is probably gonna need to be recoated or worked on at some point if you're looking at a longer term ownership. Alrighty, so I had to close the video down to be able to open the lockbox. Here we go into the house. So you can see matching nice new doors that they put on at some point, probably in the last couple years, there and there. Flooring, definitely newer. It is, the landing here looks to be hardwood. This may be original to the house on the stairs and everything. But this, in the main part of the house, looks to be more modernized. Oh, I'm being watched. So if they're supervising me, making sure I'm not doing anything too fun while they're gone. Try to get some lights on here. So you walk into the house. Here's basically a little bit wider than you would traditionally call it, but more or less your galley kitchen. So not a terrible amount of storage here. You can see there and over there with the dishwasher in the middle, and then up above, again, you have more cabinets here around the sink, so, or I'm sorry, around the stove. So I mean, you have a probably average to slightly better. For the size, you have very good storage, let's put it that way. You have a nice half bath straight through back here. If I can figure out which light bulb. So again, been done recently. So yeah, PVC, brand new line. So this is definitely newer, more modern toilet with the 1 flush, 2 flush system. So, you know, you guys were talking about wanting a first floor bathroom and the convenience, there it is. So they did, I'm guessing, open it up just a little bit here. These are wider openings than you'd expect for a house of this age. This stayed probably because, you know, structurally you needed the support there and there. But this was probably narrow doorways that they opened up, just knowing the age of the house. Anyhow, we'll come around here and you can see you've got your open concept living room, dining room, and really pretty open top, you know, on the first floor altogether. Now the living room, we do have this nice, now this is actual stone, it's not facade, around the fireplace here. That is obviously gas, it's an insert, but it'll still throw out heat. So if you want a little extra heat without raising the price of the, or raising the temperature of the whole house, that should be doable for you. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a second. Honestly, it's nice and cool in here. They don't even have the AC running. You can see the windows open. Where they are with the hill and the tree, this house gets a lot of shade. So energy cost wise, you know, here you can see 73 degrees with no AC running outside. My car was telling me it was 85, 86 on the way here. So definitely a bonus there if you can save yourself a little bit of energy cost in the spring and the fall. Dead of summer, I mean, you're not going to be able to get away with it probably, but here's the addition that they built on. So you do have a first floor bedroom if you absolutely need it for mobility issues, whatever. So here you are. Not huge, but you know, they just kind of worked with what they could with the size of the back of the house, and then actually a pretty nice size. They have a huge, more or less storage set there, but a nice size walk-in closet, which if I could find some light would be helpful. So we will just go ahead and cheat and do this. Like I said, you can see probably 6 feet deep, 5 to 6 feet deep, and this is making it hard to tell, probably another, yeah, I'd say about 6 by 4, 6 by 5. So again, nice amount of space, first floor bedroom if you need it. If not, you know, great guest room to just have someone right there, and the convenience of, you know, being right there with the bathroom and the kitchen and everything. We will go ahead and go up first. So going up the stairs, yes, it's an older house, but the stairs are actually not horrifically steep or small. My almost entire foot fits on them, which for my foot size, I mean, that's about all you can expect. I've never seen stairs that are ever actually the size of my foot. So you have a nice little sitting area when you come to the top of the second floor. Could, you know, put a TV, something here, so if you do have guests over, you want to give them their own area to watch TV, whatever, instead of taking over your living room. They definitely have it. House has settled a little bit. I am getting a slight lean to the left or coming up the stairs to the back. Not even, barely noticeable. Probably wouldn't even notice it yourself, just me. Being me and doing this all the time, I'm pretty sensitive to that, you know, it's what I do. So now here, the second story deck behind, which is above the bedroom addition. So it is Trex decking. That's interesting. But yeah, this is Trex decking, so very, very low maintenance. These are vinyl railings. So again, other than an occasional pressure wash, not really anything to be concerned about. Don't have to paint them, stain them, any of that stuff that you have to do when you deal with wood decks. But again, nice view of the yard with the tree line there and there, other than a little bit at that corner, which the neighbor would have to really not care about them seeing you staring at them for them to be, or seeing you catch them staring at them. So again, nice space, very private. You do have some open to the front end of the road here, but again, not a very, you know, that's not a very busy road, so you're not really going to have any issues there. All right, we'll head back inside. So bedroom number 2, not huge, not small, good option for, an office space, just because the way the room juts. I mean, it's not a square room by any stretch of the means. Here, I'll stand in the corner and you can see there's one kick in here on the wall, a second, and a third. So fitting a bed in here, you really don't have many options. You'd be this corner either along the wall, along one of the two walls. So this is a good candidate for an office. Closet wise, good amount of space. It actually goes with, another about 18 inches past the doorway there. So good amount of storage. If this is going to be your office, extra, you can swap out summer and winter clothing or anything that you don't necessarily use as often. Oh, they're definitely into that holistic thing. Sorry, it just caught my eye. Second story bathroom, the full bath, brand new, very nice. Again, they like that stone accenting because you've got that accent wall there. You've got the soaking tub here. So, if someone wants to take a bath and relax, you have the wand here so you can, spray yourself down and not have to slide yourself all the way under there. You do have the shower as well though. So if someone wants to sit and take a bath and soak, they don't monopolize the entire bathroom. They don't monopolize the ability to clean up and get going if they need to. Again, modern toilet, 2 flush system. So everything mechanically, everything has been updated and modernized, all the modern features you'd want. So you have a second bedroom up here with another gas fireplace. So a good candidate again if you want this to be your master. It is more squared, so you have some extra space. Closet size about the same as the other room, so no major differences other than the extra space to work with, but this would be nice for you. You can put your bed there, and on a cold night, turn the rest of the house's temperature down and just kick your fireplace on and make it warmer in here. Save yourself some on energy costs, only heating up, really heating up this room and keeping the rest a little bit colder. Now now we will go ahead and see where this goes. I'm guessing it's a closet or it's a third story. Third story, woohoo. All right, now we can see, if you look here, I'm trying to balance it, there is some lean to the side where the wall was buckling. It's getting gradually worse as we get higher. So you have a third story attic, drywalled up the stairs, which are a little rickety, not finished, could be finished, but for the amount of space you guys need, this is just a good storage option for you. Unless you were going to try to upgrade it and add space to sell. I mean, it would be a bit of a pain. You know, I'm hitting my head on insulation just doing the video from here, and getting up to the top is a definite game of limbo. So tons of storage space, so easily 18 to 20 feet minimum, maybe 20 to 25 feet minimum, one way to the other. So it's all solid boards here, it's not just plywood. So you're good there. I do think I'm gonna see on the inspection, it looks like the vent from the bathroom just comes up here into the attic. So at some point, I can tell you in the inspection, they're gonna tell you that should be vented out of the attic and through the roof to get the humidity out of the house, so you don't cause moisture damage to the wood up here, mold, mildew, all that fun, happy stuff. So I have preemptively told you one thing that's gonna show up on your inspection. But otherwise, I mean, here you can see electrical's been bracketed, not just free flowing, so you know it's attached to the boards there. So a lot of the work in this house that's been done has been done properly. Everything's insulated, so keeps it warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer. Alrighty. Yeah, and they just said their attic used for storage space. So again, doubtful you'll want to finish it off, but you know, before you sell it, it's something to think about to add extra square footage. Now for the make it or break it part, we go down to the basement, take a look at that wall and see what's going on down there. I do love the age of the house. I mean, they did modernize the spindles here. They're metal, not wood. But I do think it all kind of goes along with the original woodwork here that you have, like this wood banister. This is all old and original. This is not like a prefab that you buy in the stores now. These are newer, but I like I said, I think it fits. Maybe a little color change, maybe make the railing white as well, or gray, but overall, not bad, even if you left it. So again, color change might spruce it up a little, but you're definitely getting some modernization and still enjoying the charms of an older home. So as we head down the stairs, again, these stairs are in good shape, not rickety, not making sounds or anything that concern me as I'm going down them. And you know, you've seen me, I'm a bigger guy, so that's always a bonus. Try to limbo through here, not crack my head open. So this has been finished and tiled off in your laundry area. This is actual real stone granite, I'm pretty sure. So, and there we go, already hit my head once. But you guys are shorter, so no concerns for you. So wonderful laundry area, room to lay folds out, fold them. Plenty of storage here for all your laundry stuff, so extra detergent, dryer sheets, all that. You have some shelving here too. So you have the more modern drain there. You're not draining into a sink, but you do have a sink down here if need be. I'm guessing this will be the garage. Oh no, that goes outside, okay. So again, that goes outside, out to the driveway. So if you have a key for this, you can get in, you know, if you wanted, you know, bad weather, take the stairs indoors versus outdoors. So this will be the garage. Haha. Second time's a charm. So again, this is all in good shape. Do have a dehumidifier running in here. Let's see what I can see. No orange or brown staining. That's the remnants of, okay, so we do have a little bit here, which is kind of surprising considering this is above ground. You can see above ground that side of the house towards the street. So we do have a little bit of water infiltration here. Nothing major. Every few years kind of sand off the minerals that are depositing and then put a coat of Drylok. Honestly, for the if you're going to be here just 3 years, you can probably just get away with doing nothing. A couple cracks in the block, but no shifting, so those are just the fact that it's an older house. It's been resealed, so not to be concerned there. These ones have not, but really it's just the initial starting of a crack. So at this point, little mortar putty, mortar seal or anything like that should do the job. Alrighty, now we'll go to the storage space. I just hit the wrong button or switch. Try not to hit my head for a third time. See, so you get some entertainment and fun out of the tour too. It's not just all blah, blah, blah house. Okay, so this is the storage area. No dehumidifier in here. So it looks like there was some movement here too with the wall. You can take a look, not a lot, but just a little bit, that they've reinforced and everything with concrete here. So again, same thing, some concrete reinforcement to there. This is this side, which of course is buried behind crap, is this side that we're going to want to try to see and look. Breaker box is newer, more modern. I can just tell by looking at it. If I can see the date, or at least get you close enough to see the date, that'll tell you what you want to know. '17. So yeah, brand new breaker box, only about 5 years old. So again, they've done some concrete here just to fill in gaps and repair what I'm guessing were cracks in the foundation. But this is the side, of course, like I said, packed with boxes. It doesn't look like terrible displacement, but to be honest with you, I would tell them for the inspection that before the inspector, or when the inspector comes in, we want to have all of these boxes and everything removed from there so that they can get a clear view of what's going on from the home inspector and or potentially structural engineer. Let's see if I can see anything at all. These pipes, it's not making it easy. So yeah, I mean, that's what this whole bottom part is basically been structural support, additional support given for, and they just did it the whole way around. So again, I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's gonna fall over or anything, but at the same time, it's something worth having looked into and getting a professional opinion on. At least a home inspector, if not full-blown having a structural engineer come and take a look. They're going to tell you a 3-degree bubble is the start of needing, that is the threshold that if you cross that, you need wall anchoring. And to be honest, with the additional concrete buffer that they've put around the 2/3 of the basement, they're probably going to have to take their measurements from the outside, truthfully. So something to look at and think about. You know, definitely going to be thrown down, if you would move forward, thrown down a little extra money on having a structural engineer. That'll run you a few $100, somewhere I'd say, depending on who it is, $300 to $500 to have them come out and evaluate and give you a report. And a little extra standalone there, didn't notice that before. So overall, pretty good, pretty modern, and updated. Again, just trying to not concuss myself, so if the camera angles are bad for a few seconds, yeah, tall person, not tall person friendly basement. But that's it. Not a huge house. I mean, the downside size, what you were looking for to downsize, comfortable. I mean, you want to have guests over, family over, whatever. your wife's friends, since you don't have any, you could, there's a 4-person table there, but you could easily, I'd say, get an 8 or 10 person table with, have one that has the leaves in the middle so you can remove it when you don't need it. But yeah, definitely could fit at least an 8-person table there. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, open concept, ceiling fan to circulate air, again, just to help with the fact that they don't want to run the air conditioning as much. They seem pretty eco-friendly and everything, so it makes sense that they do it that way. But that's about it. Any other questions, give me a buzz, let me know, and we'll go ahead and go from there.